The Nigerian Federal Government has incurred 950 billion naira new domestic debt between January 2022 and March 2022. The fresh borrowing was disclosed on March 17th in the presentation of the public debt data of December 31st, 2021 by the Director General of the DMO, Patience Oniha. Here are the details of this and other news making headlines around the continent.
Document, the Director General of Debt Management Office disclosed that the federal government was considering all options to raise funds externally. According to the document, the federal government still plans to borrow an additional 1.6 trillion naira, while the 2022 debt target for domestic borrowing is 2.57 trillion naira. In total, the federal government plans to add 6.3 trillion naira new debts to the current debt stock, which would push the country's total debt stock to 45.86 trillion naira by December 2022. This happened a few days after the Ministry of Finance, Budget and National Planning said that there was no plan to enter the Eurobond market in 2022. The World Bank has said that Nigeria's debt, which may be considered sustainable for now, is vulnerable and costly. Elsewhere, subsea cable owned by Google that promises to double internet speeds for millions in Africa arrived in Togo, the latest step in a multi-year project to provide cheaper access to users across the continent. The Equinor cable, the first of its kind to reach Africa, has wound its way from Portugal and will double internet speed for Togo's 8 million residents, Google said in a statement. That may be a taste of things to come for other countries set to benefit in a region where internet use is rising fast, but where networks are often crippling slow and are a drag on economic development. The new line will also make land in Nigeria, Namibia and South Africa, with possible branches offering connections to nearby countries. It is expected to start operating by the end of the year. Finally, a South Africa court has halted construction of Amazon's new Africa headquarters after some descendants of the country's earliest inhabitants said that the land it would be built on was sacred. The Western Cape Division of the High Court interdicted the project developer from continuing with works at the Cape Town site until there had been meaningful engagement and consultation with affected indigenous peoples. The Khoi and the San were the earliest inhabitants of South Africa, the latter roaming as hunter-gatherers for tens of thousands of years, and the former joining them as pastoralists more than 2,000 years ago. Amazon already employs thousands of people in data hubs in Cape Town, and with over a third of South Africans unemployed, authorities are keen to encourage foreign investment.